Welcome back, everyone, and happy Thursday. We're just about 3 weeks away from the opening weekend of college baseball, believe it or not. And after an historic run last year, Southern Miss head coach Scott Berry and a host of talent from down here on the coast are ready to keep that momentum rolling into 2023.
You know, the vision that Hill Denson saw in 1986, everybody laughed at. You know, what we are seeing today is what Hill saw in 1986.
Southern Miss baseball and head coach Scott Berry are coming into 2023 with high expectations after a 40-plus win season and hosting a super regional for the first time ever. The 23 squad has 19 returners, with 12 of them seeing significant time last year, and they'll bring in 18 new members.
You know, there's a pretty good balance between returners and new guys, whether they're traditional guys out of high school or they're junior college transfers, or even a couple of portal guys that are graduate transfers. So I like the mix that we have. I certainly like what we return from last year's team, particularly on that position player side. We return basically every position except for two.
Two returners who made a big impact on last year's team are Van Cleve's Carson Pato and Gulfport's Blake Johnson. Both say last season showed them the caliber of team they could be, and now they're ready to prove it again.
Like I say, we're going to harp on the past, but we're definitely using that kind of the tough parts of the season as motivation to kind of drive us throughout the season, and before the season, during the off season, to kind of help us work harder. Try to be better than I was last year, because past accomplishments don't really help me play better in the future, so I really just try to do better.
You know, I think it's something to kind of look forward to. We had something to build off of last year. You know, we got a lot of experience back. We got a lot of new guys who kind of don't know that feeling. So, you know, that's something that we're building off of, but also a stepping stone, hopefully, to move on.
One of those newcomers is pretty familiar to Johnson, as his former Gulfport and Jones teammate Gabe Lacey transfers in from Tennessee Tech to join the Golden Eagles.
Man, it means the whole world. Our last game together was at Jones in 2020, right before COVID hit and everything like that. I was on second, he was hitting, and he hit a walk-off double, and I scored the winning run. That's the last game we were played in. And so hopefully we can have a few of those this year, but, man, it's kind of been like back in high school again.
Another newcomer also hails from the coast in former West Harrison and Pearl River product Tate Parker.
I came up here to a lot of the games, and the crowd here is just, it's really second to none. And the way these people treat this program, like everybody's all in. And it's a lot like Pearl River, you know, like a lot of people in this hometown, they support the team really well, and that's really fun to see as a player.
Over the years, through returners and newcomers alike, head coach Scott Berry says the consistency in which the team operates and the culture they've built have kept the Golden Eagles climbing to the top.
People have asked me before, what is the success? Why has Southern Miss been successful? And I think, number one, it's because we have avoided change. We've had people in place that have been able to be successful, but we have avoided the learning curve of always getting another coach. Certainly, we feel like that our program is at a point right now where we're one of the top programs in the country.
And the Golden Eagles open up the season on February 17th. That's at home against Liberty.